with a myriad of injuries as the lead pass goes to Crosby. In comes Crosby, it bounces off his stick, he gathers it right back up. And Crosby plays that back to the point. Niskanen, a long shot, scores! Matt Niskanen, wrist shot, and the Penguins lead 1-0.
You wonder about the greatness of Sidney Crosby? He understands how to find open ice. He wins a race. He knows Dubinsky's coming. He sees him. Takes the hit to make a play. Gets it back to Niskanen. Brian Gibbons is in front. Blue Jackets, they can't panic. Their game plan worked well in game one. You don't want to panic here in game two. Keep hitting. Don't take penalties.
In comes Malkin. Now it's getting Malkin. In shoots, and Bobrovsky makes the save as Fedor Tootin goes tumbling into him in the regular season series. But of course, they led 3-1 in game number one. Jack Johnson turns the puck over to Craig Adams, sends it back in front. Loose puck, Vitale with a shot. Pad save, Bobrovsky. And Tanner Glass reaching for the rebound. Now Vitale bumps into Bobrovsky. And now Paul Martin with the puck behind the net to the line and out. A chance short-handed now. Here comes Gibbons again. Streaking in. Scores! Brian Gibbons, 2-0 Penguins.
He might need a timeout just to settle his guys down. You can see they were losing their composure. For one of the veterans, James Wisniewski, he loses this drag race clean. Brian Gibbons, a lot of people think, is the fastest guy in the Pittsburgh Penguins from a standing start. Well, right there, he's standing still, and he blows right by James Wisniewski. But it's the creativity, the awareness, and the smarts.
To David Savard. Feeds across to Johansson. Savard with a shot at the goalpost. And Johansson sends it back in front. It skipped over the stick of Murray. Back at the point. Savard. Johansson winds and shoots. Scores! Ryan Johansson. Power play goal. And the Blue Jackets are within one.
That's on the coach. That's on the coach, Todd Richards. He didn't like what he saw. He changed all 5 guys. Coaches have to make critical decisions. He made the right decision. The first 5 guys gave up a shorthanded goal and went offside. He says, change it up. He changes it up. Savard over to Ryan Johansson. Boone Jenner with a screen off the pipe and in. That's the second pipe on that sequence. The first one didn't go in. That time it does. He beats Marc-Andre Fleury clean. Hard shot, big shot, superstar to make it. Ryan Johansson.
Now Jokinen up for Malkin. Back to UC Jokinen. In he comes. Sharp angle shot. Bobrovsky makes the save and hangs on.
Example of all those moving parts of the Penguins. 2 forwards were at the point. What a play by Kunitz to Crosby.
Kicks it across to Crosby. Takes the return pass. Here comes Neal with it. James Neal in. Shoots Bobrovsky with the save. Now Malkin. In for Martin. Back to Malkin. Walks in. Shoots short side. Bobrovsky with the save. And the rebound clear for the moment. Malkin centers it. Neal shovels that across. The pass was blocked. Knocked away by Anisimov. Bump there from Vitale. The move the puck ahead to Atkinson. Kicked up by Dubinsky to Calvert. Back in for Brandon Dubinsky. Walking in Dubinsky. Steps around Adams. A wraparound try. Stopped by Fleury. And it comes Kunitz. Tried to drop that back. The pass bounced away from Calvert. And now Crosby has it. Back to the point to Niskanen. He comes, winds and shoots. Scores! Matt Niskanen power play goal. And the Penguins are back up by 2.
The entry is so important. Chris Kunitz does a real nice job. He gains his own, distributes the puck, and then Matt Niskanen to Crosby. That lethal backhand of Crosby up and over the stick of Paul Martin ends up right in the wheelhouse of Matt Niskanen, and he blows it right by Sergei Bobrovsky.
Centering pass picked up by Atkinson. Wraps that down low to Dubinsky. At the point, Jack Johnson with a shot tipped off the goalpost. Deflected right in front by Anisimov and hit the pipe. James Wisniewski back across to Dubinsky. Drops it down low. Anisimov jam play. Loose puck in front. Fleury's down. The puck still loose. Johnson reaching for it. Takes the shot. And Fleury makes the save to Crosby. For Niskanen, the pass picked off. And Artem Anisimov is away for Columbus. He's got Dubinsky with him. Now the trailer Wisniewski comes in. Pokes it back in front. Dubinsky took a stab at that. And Fleury turns him away. Another short-handed chance And Brandon Sutter feeds back to the point. Letang with a wrist shot. He lifted it high and wide. Jokinen tries to send it back in front. Here's Bennett on it now. Bo Bennett back in front. Sutter with a shot. Stopped point blank by Bobrovsky as the penalty expires. Tavard gives him a whack, and Isamov pokes it ahead, and Calvert's in shorthanded on Niskanen. 3-on-1 shorthanded. Calvert walks in, shoots, scores! Matt Calvert, shorthanded goal, and the Blue Jackets are back within one.
If you apply the right pressure points, you're going to cause problems, and Columbus is doing it the right way. They see guys start to fumble with the puck, and they attack them. Very, very smart play by Matt Calvert out of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Pressure point right there. Neil couldn't handle it, so you attack him. And you got three guys going, including Jack Johnson jumping in. And Marc-Andre...
9 to go in the second period. Penguins lead the Blue Jackets 3-2, up 1-0 in the series. After winning on the opening night of the 2014 Stanley Cup playoffs, Jack Skilly works in, shoots, Fleury the save, rebound, loose in front, kick wide by Skilly. They've got the goaltender Bobrovsky and the defenseman in Ryan Murray.
There are three centers, Dubinsky and Isamov.
As Neil with a shot as Bobrovsky makes the save on him.
Dubinsky and a lot of Division I players are very good.
Now back at the line, that shot by Nikitin pinballs down in front. And it's scooped up by Como. Blake Como winds his way in, shoots, pad save. Made by Fleury. Now Wisniewski steps up. Hamburger plays it back down low. Here's an Isamov with it. Great pressure now by Columbus. Crosby hacks that to the line, but not out. Long shot by Nikitin. Bounces down in front. There's McKenzie with a shot. Shut down by Fleury in tight. Furious pressure now by the Blue Jackets. Atkinson at the other point. Throws that back in the corner, but it's picked up by the Penguins. Vitale had it bounce away from him. Dubinsky fresh off the bench. Walks back in. A backhand shot. Stopped by Fleury. Rebound. Fleury makes a save on that as well. Two chances for Brandon Dubinsky in tight. And Marc-Andre Fleury makes the save.
This game should be tied. That man's keeping it a one-goal lead. Brandon Dubinsky does a great job walking Matty Niskanen. Backhand once, backhand twice. Bodies going to the net, including Matt Calvert, who scored a shorthanded goal. One backhand, two backhands.
In comes Calvert now. His shot goes off the stick of Scuderian wide. And now Kunis lost the puck on the side of the goal. Here's Calvert with a chance at the goalpost. Ring it right off the pipe. Bennett chips that ahead, and it's knocked right back out by Nikitin. Shots are 25-20 in favor of Pittsburgh. Bennett works his way in. Bo Bennett in, shoots. Bobrovsky with the save. Letestu plays it back for Johansson. Feeds to the point to Johnson. Jack Johnson drops it off. Ryan Johansson with it. Jansen standing in front. Long shot, gloved by Fleury as Boone Jenner was battling for space. And around for Wisniewski. James Wisniewski feeds back in front. Pass across to Dubinsky. Back it goes to Jack Johnson with a shot. Wide off the end boards. Chance for Nisamov. Oh, what a save by Fleury. No stick, down and out, makes the stop, and then waves at the second shot. Johansson snaps it rink wide. Johnson with a shot, stopped by Fleury. Ryan Johansson plays it back at the point. And Wisniewski banks it back. Johansson flips it back in front. Jenner with a shot. Johansson swings it across. They score! Jack Johnson, tie game! And the Columbus Blue Jackets have climbed back to even the score.
You could feel this coming. Give Columbus and that man a ton of credit. He didn't like his power play in the first period. He pulled him off the ice, puts a second power play unit on, they score. He gets his guys settled down. They start to buy into the game plan. They stop chasing ice. Boone Jenner, hard play. What a play by Ryan Johansson.
Well, the Blue Jackets, the trade that brought Anisimov and Dubinsky along with Tim Erickson for Rick Nash from the New York Rangers. And the lead pass goes to Kunitz. In comes Stepniak, a drive. Bobrovsky save, rebound, loose in the corner now as Kunitz knocked it out. Final seconds now, the third period. Martin had it stolen away by Johansson. Time for one more rush. Ryan Johansson works in, what a move, shoots in the glove, save by Fleury. In comes Savard with it now. Plays it back to the point to Murray. Here's Johansson with it now. Drops that down low, back in front. Savard with a shot, Fleury the save, loose puck in front. Letestu with a chance. That's a break for Columbus. In comes Kunitz. Drops it off to Sutter. Brandon Sutter in, shoots, and Bobrovsky makes the save. As Neal comes in with Jokinen. Long shot goes off the leg of Johnson. Now James Neal back on it. James Neal spins and shoots, and Bobrovsky makes the save with Malkin waving at the rebound. The Penguins, Matt Niskanen. Feeds across, Malkin shoots, Bobrovsky save, rebound loose in front, still bouncing down there. And finally picked up by Letestu and fired down the ice as Bobrovsky couldn't find the bouncing puck. And Jack Skilly tries to work it in, Kunitz knocked it away. Stempniak's got it down for the Penguins. Ahead for Vitale. Joe Vitale busting in, shoots. Bobrovsky with a save. And Boone Jenner clears the rebound away. And now R.J. Umberger brings it ahead from Columbus and fires it down to the Pittsburgh zone. Scuderi back for it. Leaves it there for Letang. Como steps to the centering pass. Umberger backhand shot stuffed in tight by Fleury. Forward as Malkin gets there first on McKenzie. Malkin steps out of the corner, plays it down to Crosby. Back to Malkin. Evgeny Malkin works it back in front, shoots. Bobrovsky save, rebound loose in front. It skipped away from Crosby. In comes Letang, across for Neal. James Neal sits and shoots, and it's blocked by Wisniewski. And this game is going to a second overtime period. Calvert stays with it, drops the puck back to Dubinsky. Jokinen falls, sits back in front, what a save, rebound, Calvert scores! Matt Calvert, overtime winner! And there it is! The Columbus Blue Jackets have won a playoff game for the first time in their history. And this series is going to Ohio, tied at a game apiece.
And Gord, they earned it. They had to kill penalties in overtime. They had to come from behind in this game, too. They were down 2-0. And look at the reaction of John Davidson and Jarmo Kekalainen. The foundation they're building, along with their scouting staff led by Paul Castron, is fantastic. Matt Calvert's one of those draft picks. Young man out of Brandon Wheat Kings. Scored a shorthanded goal earlier in the game. Brandon Dubinsky, strong in the puck. Out front to Cam Atkinson, 1 rebound. He's not going to finish on the second or miss on the second. He's going to finish it.